Video of the night. I've been streaming for about 2 hours now, and if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to watch me stream on Twitch, I'm easy to find. Just look up Natred reviews. But yeah, so final video of the night. It's probably going to be kind of a meandering one. It's going to be a longer one. We're going to be looking at, I believe both of these fellows are Warlords and Sirs, but really good fighter Bell versus really good fighter Morpheus Stroke. And yeah, let's get into it.
We're not gonna rush it. We're just sparring.
Ooh, forearm stars. Prepared.
I have such a hard time throwing the shot that Morph throws here. Like this weird upward curving shot. Yeah, picks leg arm. These motherfuckers are too fast. So we're kind of seeing a microcosm here of the interaction I was wondering if we'd see. We have Morph trying to do his damnedest, set something up. And then we have Bell with a little bit of extra mobility, able to land this shot here into the body side. Body side of that shoulder line.
Is something stuck? No, it was a thing.
Oh no, get your shield. Get out of here.
Apparently I called 911 the sheriff's office was just like...
It's always nice to see the most fundamentals like things work, right?
Dude, while I was in that...
This is super fundamental, and I really, really love it. So a little bit of a baity movement. This hides a step in, drags the guard down, lands the wrap over the top. Bread and butter for a lot of people, myself included, since their first couple of years of fighting, done extremely well.
I put it away.
Can I get 10, at least 10 serious fights from you?
I'll drag myself over here.
Yes, let's fight in the shade.
Hey, what up, POTD? Yeah, picked the wrist too, it looked like, or maybe even the body on that first shot from Morpheus. There's a big variety of interactions happening here, to the point where it's hard to establish any kind of measurable feedback. We love calling for Warlord. Sick interaction here. Block, 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 block. Managed to sneak in there on Bell's side. Thank you, Morph, for gesturing. And so I wonder, as these two fighters settle down a little bit and get a few more fighters under, or get a few more rounds under their belt, we'll start seeing some patterns evolving. Yeah, Morph is very elusive, and that's how I always felt about the very best like low strap round fighters. Is, I don't know, they never felt super duper threatening, but they always managed to land shit on me. I think that shield geometry and the strapping for it, it gives you such a nice, like, passive defense. You can float around a whole lot. You're not quite as constrained as using a dome. Deep in the category of shit I'll probably never be able to do. This shit right here. So it's like almost like an uppercut to the air to the side of yourself. combined with rolling out. Yeah. Very slick. Man, a rare weird thing like this is where it gets tricky to try to analyze very low and actually pretty close together. Okay. Oh, wheels, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Whenever I see round shield fighters throwing spins, I always think torch. But kind of an interesting movement from Bell here. Like this, you know, if you saw this kind of body shield sword positioning on like a first or second year fighter, you might be like, "Hey dude, why are you fighting outside of your shield so much?" And it just makes me curious, like, what is Bell going for here? An extremely good fighter? Is it just an actual lapse in body mechanics? Or is there something deeper happening? It's just hard to say. Morph comes close picking up the arm, manages to two-piece it out there. I think it might just give you a little bit more mobility to have your straps so close together. Yeah, nice Superman punch style almost shot here. With the spring and the shot across is one of those shots that, like, you know, Bell's in position to block this. But because Morph springs from the feet here and throws some ass behind it, we actually get a shot coming through. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's him. It's John Bellagarth. Again, like, man, I am again going to preface this with I know how fantastic of a fighter Bell is. It is just so strange to see like this kind of movement from a truly upper tier fighter, like the pin wrap, the fucking pin wrap, dude. This is one of the first things I was ever taught in foam fighting, and I quickly unlearned it because, like, fuck, bro, you just get like shoulder wrapped all the goddamn time when you go to do it. But it works here. Let's try to figure out why it works. I think it works because there's a momentary deficiency with Morph here, where Bell begins to spring, stutter, jump, hop his way on in, and Morph kind of just squares up and bears down to accept this shot. It seems like a pure surprise factor. Yeah, the timing for sure. I mean, everything is about timing, right? Like, if I fake you out and throw a shot while your shield's out of the way, then yeah, I killed you because of timing. If I just threw that shot without faking, then obviously it's going to hit shield. So yeah, it's timing, but like, Morph is a very fast, very good fighter. This just seems like stone cold shocked that this fucking bell bun bro would have the audacity to lay his shield against him. And I don't know. I love every goddamn second of it. Jumbles the lane and fumbles the bag. I don't think that's illegal in Amp Guard anymore. I think that's totally fine in Amp Guard. Yeah, the hand being low is definitely a big factor for sure. Good call, good call. Yeah, I think if he had like checked Morph to the point, exactly, yeah, yeah. You can pin with shields now. There is shield manipulation absolutely allowed. And if you think that's cool, just wait till Amphguard V10 where you're legally allowed to bisect your opponent with a chainsaw. It's only going to get better. No one says that, Kure.
Whoop. Way to walk in front of the
I
camera.
think that's just you.
I'm sorry.
Is that a NASCAR joke? Damn.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Fenton's never said anything about like that to me my whole entire goddamn life. Fenton is just like 3 steps away from being incomprehensible though, so I get it. Rubbing his racing. God. I'm born and raised in fucking Tulsa, Oklahoma, my guys. I never heard that shit. My God. Get back to the holler. That's that small town Arkansasian lore coming out. Okay, we got our fighters in better framing now. This is how you know people are much better than you, because you watch them throw shots, right? Like look at this interaction. Whoa, there's somebody filming in the background. There might be. But like this is a shot that I throw all the time, right? Like the way that like Bell is throwing this crossover here, right? Like this is sick. I do this all the fucking time. And so you may think to yourself, in your dumb little whack fuck brain that you have, if you're me, that, oh, I can just do this to Morpheus. But for whatever reason, it's never gonna fucking work. If you guys got fucking Lily Varg tape, drop it. I'll watch it. Maybe not tonight. Oh! It just makes you happy. It just makes you happy. Jump, kill, and look at fucking Morph. Fucking already secures the kill. Has all this time. Look at the smile. Look at the smile. Just so happy. Man, a good spin shot really does just hit different. Yeah, he's pumped. We're feeling it. Aw, womp womp. See, again, it's like, oh yeah, I try stuff like this. Like this is a nothing burger, right? Like this seems like fucking Johnny Stick Jocks, like year 2, year 3. Like okay, we'll fucking go up, then back down, and we'll just kill our opponent. I will say here, the one thing that's surprising about this movement is that here, like right here in this moment, this looks like a flat wrap, right? This looks like we're trying to move that hand higher than the board and go flat. And if you watch how Bell responds to it, he even brings his shield back to try to cover this shoulder. However, we go right back to this right side like board area. And like this is just, super impressive in the smallest ways. And this is why watching very good fighters sometimes is so hard. Like we are playing in margins here and timings that are so narrow. It's like it's blink speed chess boxing, right? Like it is, we're playing with millimeters and milliseconds. And so yeah, very, very cool. Very, very cool frame to have in this video. Timing like a Sekiro boss, I can fucking see it. Camp to the butt. Okay. I think I got it figured out. I think that the way that I hit a lot of Warlords in the leg is by just full stroking them in the fucking leg, then apologizing and being like, "Oh, I was going for a fucking butt wrap. My bad." The thing is that I know like every warlord that I fight, most of the warlords that I fight, because there's a couple that I have a decent track record against. A lot of them, the second I'm like, I'm gonna unleash my secret weapon, the leg shot, they're going to begin the cascading, tesseracting like flowchart they go through. Like, okay, yeah, I fought a million guys that throw a lot of leg shots, and I'll fucking kill you. But I do love a good leg shot. There are a couple notables at Winter War I'm hoping to punish with leg shots. Ooh, good. Pin cross here. Yeah, again. Just a littlest bit of shield projection and shield contact. And the fact we're fighting center grip here allows Bell to run over. Morph gets some buttery shit on his forearm. Tasty. Morpheus isn't a rogue, is he? Just looking at the crimson and cream colors here. Yeah, exactly. It's like you unlock the Pandora's box of like, all right, I am also I am a very good fighter, and if you want to throw leg shots, we can throw leg shots. Okay. Wheel. All right. Under Delos. Hell of a belt line. All right, I have a really quick Delos story. So, at SKBC, I'm getting some instruction, and we're talking about throwing flat wraps. And I can't remember who was talking about throwing flat wraps. And Delos is just walking by after like holding his class and turns and looks at us and goes, "I don't understand why all you guys are throwing so many shots with your hands so far away from your shield. It's just bad. I don't understand why you all do it." And I turned to him and I was like very curious. I was like, "Okay, so if you keep your hand in line with your shield rim at all times, how do you throw flat wraps? Because you can't like bring your shield with you the whole way. You'll just die a whole bunch." And Delos gave me this like, I don't know, 5 minute long rant about how flat wraps are bad. And I was like, it kind of rocked my worldview because I love a good flat wrap. Love a good flat wrap. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized I was like, all right, you fucking 80-year-old fighting vet, whatever Dallas is. Like, yeah, with your dome shield, you probably think flat wraps are bad because they never kill you because your shield geometry just fucks it, and you're also very good. Um, I don't know. I'll get off my soapbox with just saying that I think flat wraps are awesome. If they're bad, I enjoy throwing them. I'm going to keep doing it. This shit is also key and fundamental. This is some new shit that I've seen happening a whole lot recently. Multiple really good fighters doing it. It's probably something that's been done a lot, but is like coming back into the metagame. Like it's not a high cross, but it's a crossover where you come into this up chop here. I've seen so many people doing that to good effect. When I do that, I want to wrap my arm around my head and like throw up. But instead of doing that, you're coming over like at like nipple height or like maybe like forehead height and like rotating in. Definitely something I need to work into my repertoire. Bunch of nothing, right? Looks like a bunch of nothing. Where'd that sucker come in at? Up into the hip and butt cheek. And you can diagram this as a really fantastic fake here. We have a bunch of movement off quadrant and off half. And what I mean by that is we're setting up a low shot, so we're faking high, and we're setting up a board side shot, so our tip is coming across. So we have this perfect off quadrant fake. It hides a step. It hides the step so well. Look how there's zero response from Bell here. Fully planted, Bell's ready to respond. The whole time we have this 6-step coming in from Morph. And like Bell even moves to block both top quadrants. Watch how his shield and his sword move here. That shield shrugs to the left to cut off that top left quadrant. The sword A-frames out to the right to cut off that top right quadrant. And the whole time, Morph is just setting up the juiciest hip wrap.
Nice.
Millimeters and milliseconds. Very, very tight tolerances. Very good point. I did not notice that pattern, but I assume you are right. Yep. Nope. Nah. That being said, I wish that things like this were more respected. Like, this is valid, right? This is good work being done here, but we have this gentleman's agreement that leg shots are easy, so we're just going to work on top quadrant. Maybe Bell posted there. Maybe just that second shot that hit, but hashtag leg shots are valid. Ooh, buddy, this is hard to follow. Okay. So, pump to the sword lane, reset, pump to the sword lane, commit. Bell tries to cross. Morph hits this rising block. Fakes flat wrap. Goes deep inside. Bell catches on hand. Frame through, frame through. Morph resets even lower. Gets a body touch. Maybe Simo. Bell throws again to secure the kill. I'm honestly not sure. Man, this is complicated, Kurai, because like I'm interested because like this is such a neat combination, right? This like rising up chuck shot, right? Like this into this, right? I love attacking sword side shoulders. I love this cross quadrant fake here, faking low into the left. But I don't think anybody at my practice is going to be threatened by this. Maybe I need to start killing them with this shot here that Bell's throwing. Hit their gritty little chubby forearms when they go for high crosses. And then once they get worried about that, start optioning that into the flat wrap. A generous take here. This looks like upper thigh to me. Yeah, exactly. You're not going to buy it till I start landing it. Ooh, we see Bell try the pin wrap here again. Yeah. The same push and throw. This is just so wild, man. Like, I don't know. I know mid to low tier fighters who try this to this day. It has a very low success rate. Sometimes you just lose. Life's hard. Yeah, for sure. That's that old school shit, Kurai, right? Like the whole idea of programming your opponent. What? Man, there's been a lot of flex on that shot. Simos. Did. Very nice power here from Morph to swing through with the fucking shoulder. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna publish this one as a review, right? Like the other few videos I record tonight, we'll definitely push those out as reviews. This one is literally just me reacting to two very good fighters. Don't really have much of value to add here. It's also part of the reason why, like, I don't really record a lot of videos of the very, very best fighters fighting, because I am not in a position to analyze it. Listen, if programming happens in the space between your fear and your desire, then the first good lady fighter I fight coming up here soon is going to absolutely decimate me, because I both desire and am terrified of women. Don't tell anybody that, but it's a secret between us dudes here, us dude bros. If you're not a dude, you're a bro. Ooh, ooh. There's that shot we're talking about. This is the shot you land to make him scared of it. Ooh. It's a little upchuck shot. I don't know why I was like calling out the fucking upchuck. Oh, my body just does not feel like it ever wants to throw this way. This just looks really awkward. But it works and it's good.
So much better living. Gary, no, you kill it, man. I don't.
Yeah, there's that shot again I was talking about. Like, I should steal this. I should work on gaining control over this. Because, like, big step in, big fake. Is it a high cross? No, it's this weird crossover rising chop. Get fucked, idiot.
Gary, no, you kill it, man. I don't know if it's
Yeah, I really want to steal that one.
whatever.
Oh shit, I'm fish braining it. What shot was that? Oh, the upchuck shot. Yeah, agreed. It seems good. And again, it's kind of like a spin shot. My fat ass throws a spin shot about 5-6 times a year, just so people know. Like, it's important to be able to threaten things, even if you're never going to land them. Oh, is my cat trying to throw up? Hey. Oh, no. My cat just threw up on my bed. I'm going to take a quick break here. Well, alright. My favorite part was the fact that she managed to throw up on my blankets on the way out. Not just my sheet. We carry on. Video's almost over.
I think you're blocking my sword. Blocking your sword.
Okay. And again, just that crossover up chop seems so good. Like, you can even see it here. It keeps your hand in such a nice space to block. It's good. Ooh, oh, I want to learn that. And like, it should be easier for me, right? Because I fight with a punch grip shield. So let's see what's happening here. His shoulders are square. We're going dark side, we're throwing this shot. I just gotta fuck around my house with it a bit, and I bet you I can make that movement feel more natural. Ooh, stroked him. He Morpheus stroked him. Yeah, here's this motion again where like he throws that upchuck shot, kind of fakes it, and then throws like what looks like a high cross, ends up being what looks like a flat wrap, ends up being a cross, and actually catches Bell. It seems like Morph fights a lot of very good fighters often.
Gary, no, you kill it, man. I don't know if it's the ingredient.
And his shots are designed to kill them. That's the terminology I use a lot. I'll use a lot. Get stroked, get full stroked. It's meant to be homoerotic.
What's up, sir?
It doesn't have to be Goslings. There are a few other really good beers out there. Watching mine or theirs?
Way to pummel through, pick up the double tap. Okay, yeah, it was a good video. I enjoyed watching it. I don't have a lot of feedback to give because both these fighters are obviously much better than I am myself. But that's going to be it for me. I need to go make sure I scrub this spot on my mattress, get that clean before shit gets too settled in. I will leave you with a little bit of music on the way out, and I really appreciate you guys for watching.